Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Live It Up podcast. All right, new podcast,
Yep.
same two bozos.
Yep.
We're talking one major topic. All right, we're gonna get into it. Probably at the end of the podcast, we'll bullshit a little bit in case you're interested in us. I guess that's how we'll do it from now on. But we're
Okay.
gonna choose a topic every week, Nick. Right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, we're
Mike,
gonna.
that's Nick.
Oh yeah, that's Mike. I'm Nick. Yeah, we're gonna choose a topic. We're gonna focus on more health oriented, positive ways of looking at things and life and stuff like that, and try to maybe help people out, get people back on track. Mental, physical, spiritual, all that good stuff. So, I think today we're gonna talk about a little something called the placebo effect. Am I
You
correct,
said
Mike?
you said placebo versus
Versus
nocebo.
nocebo. So they're
So what's the
they're
difference?
So the difference is one of them makes you better, one of them makes you worse. So placebo, if nobody knows, it's basically a substance having no pharmacological effect, but given merely to satisfy a patient who supposes it to be medicine, right?
Okay.
So the patient or somebody in a clinical trial is given a pill, usually just a sugar pill. And so it's not supposed to give any sort of effect
It's like a
of what
Flintstone
the
vitamin.
exactly the Flintstone vitamin. You eat
That
it, it
didn't do
tastes
shit to us.
delicious.
Yeah, I ate, dude. I used to eat by the bottles, and it never did anything for me except give me cavities. I think the
E-
Flintstone vitamins gave me a but. I think I had like 13 cavities one day, and I attributed it to a bunch of Flintstone vitamins.
Exactly. So yeah,
Fucking
that's
party.
pretty much it. They give you a sugar pill, aka a Flintstone vitamin. You think that it is the pill, and they go ahead and see what happens to you.
Right.
And what happens to you is just it's mind-boggling and bizarre. And people always say we don't know how this happens, but I think we all do know how it happens because people can miraculously be cured of diseases from placebo effect, from placebo pills, from sugar pills. Um, and then they people just chalk it up to as just an anomaly in science, a scientific anomaly, but they don't look deeper into it to figure out why that is. And why would you think it is? If you're giving them absolutely nothing, why are they getting better? Why do you think, Mike?
It's all in your brain.
It's
It's
all in your
all.
mind.
It's all like I would think the way you think. Like if you have
Yeah.
a positive outlook, then you think the medication is going to help, right?
Yep.
You trust your doctor. You're like, okay, it's got to work. I
Yeah.
trust them. Like I'm going into there. But if you already have that negative mindset that like this shit ain't going to help me,
Right.
these fits on vitamins ain't going to fucking do the trick, then you're destined to fail. I think that goes
Exactly.
with just everything in life if you really look at it. Like, you know what I mean? But
Yep.
like it's a whole like that positive and negative in your mind. Like which one are
Sure.
you gonna choose?
Right.
That's how I think it is. It's the
Yeah.
psychology of it.
Absolutely. I mean, there's so much to it, and it goes on to. I mean, Henry Ford, I believe, said whether you think you are right or whether you think you're wrong, you're right, or something like that. On that lines,
Henry Ford,
basically,
who is
whatever
that?
Henry Ford,
Is that the guy that made the trucks?
he made the Ford, the model, the fucking, the
The
model
Broncos?
Ford, the Ford, the Model T, the Ford.
So he made the truck that a murderer fucking killed his
Oh my
ex-wife and
God.
waiter in.
He did a lot of things, Mike. He made the assembly line. He created a lot of great things, Henry Ford. All right, and not
All
and his
right.
Harrison Ford's own great uncle, actually. Believe it or not.
There's still a negative in there. I got to throw
Yeah.
it out there. He contributed to OJ murdering.
You threw the negative in there. So, and also he's not Harrison Ford's great uncle.
He's
He's his
not
grandfather. He's his grandfather. Just kidding.
the
So
actor.
yeah,
Is that
he's
true?
not. He's not, you
The
lunatic.
Fugitive. No, now I believe it. If you put it out there, now I believe the Fugitive, the guy that made the best movie ever, the Fugitive, is also related to the guy with the trucks.
That is a great movie. That is a great movie. The best scene
Yes.
is when they're in that tunnel,
And he
like the
just,
waterfall, and he just throws himself off.
yeah, he's like, God, I'm like, I want to do that. you know?
So this is the exact quote. Whether you think you can or think you can't, either way, you're right.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
So
It's all in your mind, bro.
it's all in your mind. So, with that being said, that's probably one of the most powerful things on the planet. So, if there's something that can be given to somebody that is legitimately a sugar pill and they think they can get better, and they do get better, then what are we doing wrong here? What are we all doing wrong? We're spending billions of dollars on these pills that I looked up today. So in order for a pill to be able to be put on the market, it has to go through double blind studies. What that is, I have no idea. Maybe they put two blindfolds on you while you're doing it. I don't
I don't
know.
think that's it. That's not accurate.
No.
No, the
Do
twos.
you know what it is?
I think so. They have to have two separate trials, right, for the drug,
Okay.
and you have if the real pill has to beat both those trials. So you have to have more success rate than those two separate trials, and then your
Against the
drug
placebo. Against the
against the
placebo.
placebo. So
Right.
in order for your drug to get on the market, so in order for to get Sky Rizzy on the market, like you need to pass like two big tests. It's
Yeah.
not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah, but it should be easy
It should
because
be.
if I give you a sugar pill, right, and
Mhm.
say this is going to help you, and then I give you a piece of watermelon every day and say, yo, this watermelon's delicious and it's gonna make you feel better. I guarantee the watermelon will blow the fucking the 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 placebo pill out of the water because it's just
I agree.
delicious. Watermelon, we all know about watermelon. It's
I
delicious.
Nick, I agree because last week you gave me a little mason jar of watermelon. I tell you, I felt great.
Yeah.
After I drank it, I was like, man, like I had a broken leg. I drank that after last softball game, and I just bruised up now. And I feel great. I contribute to the watermelon.
Yep.
No, but it's like it is if people have like the that negative perception, they have that uh self-fulfilling like prophecy
Okay.
of being negative, then of course you're gonna be like in pain or whatever. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
at the opposite end, if you're in a good mood and you're taking this placebo, sugar pill, whatever, if you're in a good mood, and then you're not really gonna likely experience any pain in your body from whatever you have going on. So
Yeah. If you
it
believe,
has to
yeah,
be
yeah.
a direct link. It has to be a direct link for that. Look at what I've
But
been
let me,
like.
what?
I've been eating, drinking. Like maybe the cachava, maybe the sea moss, maybe all that stuff I'm throwing in my body. Maybe that's not doing anything. I just think it's doing something because what they're telling me it's supposed to do, get the inflammation down and all that, stuff that I've been
Yeah.
saying on the podcast before. Maybe it's almost in a way a placebo effect because I'm thinking, hey, if I'm doing this right, I'm eating this right, I'm taking this, and I
Right.
feel better. Maybe I'm just tricking my mind.
Yeah. Or it could compound the effects of all the good stuff as well.
Oh
Right.
yeah, like exaggerate. Okay,
Right. But
almost in a
also,
way.
with that being said, you could find some people that smoke cigarettes
Gross.
for 80 years and do not die of cancer, of lung cancer. They never even develop it because those lunatics don't believe that it's going to kill them. They're just like, I smoke this shit every day. I smoke 2 packs a day. And they're just in their head, it can't take them down. It can't take them down. They're not worried.
That's crazy. Don't start smoking 2 packs of cigarettes if you're listening to this podcast, and just imagine that you're just going to be fine. First off, you're not, and second of all, you're going to stink. Right, your
Yeah,
clothes are going to stink, your hair's going to stink. You're
that's
going to be
true.
coughing all over the time. You won't be able to taste your tongue in the morning when you wake up.
Oof. If you have a
It's
beard,
gross.
it's gonna be yellow.
It's you're hocking up loogies of this. First off, I can't really say it because I've never even tried one
Really?
ever in my life. I just been around it so much the second I smoked that I was just like totally turned off of that. I was like, I never want to,
Yeah.
don't forget, I grew up like I'm Irish. I grew up in fucking bars. And back in they smoke around children, they smoke in cars, like
Yeah.
they were blowing in your face, like laughing, like, ha ha.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's drink some beers and smoke cigarettes around fucking 8-year-old kids and shit. It was horrible. Thank God the world has changed. But
Yo,
anyway, like
did you
going
ever,
back to,
have you ever
yeah.
kissed a girl that just smoked a
Oh,
cigarette?
oh, no, no.
No,
I
you never did?
No, never did. I would literally go to Walgreens first, buy scope, and drown that bitch in scope in order to make out with her. I
It's
can't.
like
You can't do it. It's gross.
it feels and tastes like somebody's pouring arsenic in your mouth and just burning your lips and burning like your teeth, and you just like this. Ah. That's the same thing. Imagine eating a whole bag of Cheetos and be like, "Hey, come over
Yeah.
here and you give me smooch, give me smooch."
Oh, dude, back in the day, remember the little Bianca spray? Spray some Bianca in your mouth, and then
I
you
think
start making
it's
out.
What's that really called? It's not obviously Bianca.
It's Bianca. That's what I.
No, it's Banaka. It's Banaka.
Okay, it's Banaka. Is it Banaka or is it Banaka? Is
Tough
that the
act.
word?
It's tough act
What
and Banaka.
happened? What
It's
happened
Banaka.
to that? It just disappeared. Nobody does that
Outs.
anymore.
Oh, that was the best,
It's
dude.
like, and they're like, fucking let's
Oh
go.
yeah.
That was my move. They knew it was coming. Like my tongue was coming for your mouth, bitch. Once I put that Bianca out, I was like,
Oh,
like, let's go. It's go time. That's a good move I gotta bring back. But listen, you know what was funny about like the whole like thing with this? If you really look up the placebo, nocebo effect and how like, when people mind is like tricked, they can
well,
alleviate pain, anxiety, depression, all that shit.
yeah.
It's almost like they say we only use 3% of our brain. Dude, I think that's true. I
No,
really think
Mike.
that's
No,
true.
Mike. You only use 3% of your brain. Not everybody else. Just you.
Yeah. I think I use more of my brain than
I
a
don't
lot of
think so.
people.
I think you do because you have to, the rest of your brain has to function so hard for you to even get a thought out.
Right. So like really the focus is that it's like straining my brain.
Yeah.
It's like using every sort of juice to get there. Now
Juice.
there's a lot of mouth breathers out in the world. All right. There's a ton of them. And they're all related. They're all cousins of cousins. I'm telling you.
I want to bring something back to what you said, how we were talking about the double blind study and how you said, "Oh, well, that's difficult to beat the placebo." How is it difficult to beat the placebo? The placebo is actually nothing, right?
It's make
If
believe.
you were what?
It's make believe.
It's make believe. So if you were to spend billions of dollars, right, on anything, Mike, say I wanted you to build a couch, and then in the corner of the room there was nothing. And in the left, I needed you to build a couch and I gave you millions of dollars, right?
Uh-huh.
Is it going to be difficult for you to make anything that resembles a fucking couch as opposed to the nothing that's against the fucking right wall?
I come up with something.
You'd come up with something. So it shouldn't be difficult for you to beat the invisible fucking couch on the fucking wall, right? It should be
Right.
pretty goddamn easy for you to win that competition.
Yes, but what does that say about
Right.
it? It
It
says
says a
like
lot.
it
It
says
says
a
a
lot.
lot.
It says the mind is a powerful fucking thing that it's more powerful than fucking drugs.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck are they really putting in these fucking drugs?
I don't know. It
You know what I
also
mean?
means that that drug might not do a goddamn thing, and that all might be placebo anyway.
And they're making millions and millions and billions and trillions of dollars off of that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy.
Everything might like everything on planet Earth might be placebo.
We really just don't know.
Every
But then
thought.
but then no, because you're telling me if say like a random drug, Sky Rizzy was an actual placebo,
Yeah.
why is it making people shit themselves every fucking 2 feet?
And here's the kicker. Here's the nocebo.
That's the nocebo.
And here's the nocebo. So placebo, right? Looked it up today. Well, they talked about it. What does placebo mean? This is a mind blower. Placebo actually means
It's like a Latin.
I will please.
I will please.
Okay? So that's insane. So if I give you this placebo pill and you think that this placebo means I will please, whatever you put that in your mouth and you believe it to do, it will do because I will please.
That's why I like my girlfriends to be a bunch of placebos.
Placebos.
Be a bimbo
Like,
placebo.
I think that placebo might be the best thing on the planet, and people just overlook it and disregard it because they know the power of it, man. If you're putting something inside of you that says "I will please," you could do anything that you want with it. You will heal with the placebo.
You want to try something?
Sure.
We have a friend, right? We'll call him Hike Kalarsic, right?
Yep.
And he always like, he wants to always talk about he wants to lose weight. Why don't we go buy like 1,000 pack Flintstone vitamins, right? And like, yo, we got this new drug, perfectly safe. Here's a Ziploc bag. You take this 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then we'll see what happens to him. Like maybe he'll take all the Flintstone vitamins and just lose like a lot of weight. And
They
then be
might.
like, and then like a year later, be like, yo, remember those pills you've been popping? I mean, all Flintstone vitamins, buddy. You know, all placebo effect.
All
That
placebo.
might be the way. But the nocebo,
Yep.
that's like the devil. The nocebo can make you think,
Yep.
can make can make you literally think you could shit yourself. You know,
It
you could
means I
have
will
all these
harm.
side effects.
Nocebo, it's derived from Latin nocere, and it means I will harm. So I will please and I will harm.
The
There's
yin
a
and the yang.
placebo versus nocebo. Yep, the yin and the yang, yeah. And like you said, if the doctor tells you that this medication, if Skyrizi could cause all those things that it says it can on TV, then that's in your fucking mind.
That's in your
And
head.
also you look for it too. It also helps you. It also makes you look for it. So if you think,
Yeah,
if your ear falls off and Skyrizi says that your ear could fall off, you're gonna be like, it's Skyrizi,
of
Of
course, of course.
course it is. But
Like, look at all this earwax. Look at all these boogies. Like, fucking Sky Rizzy. I got the
Skyrizi,
skirts.
man.
Sky Rizzy.
Yeah.
But yo, it's weird how the placebo effect they have it. It's proven that it sparks up your natural production of pain relieving endorphins,
Yeah.
like an opioid does.
Sure.
Like that's insane.
Yeah.
It's really like insane. Like it's just the power of the mind, man. The power of the mind.
Yeah. I have one example here. How there was a drug that was used to help relieve enlarge or reduce the inflammation in like enlarged prostates.
Mhm.
And
So if you have a
um
big dick, it
no,
relieves.
if you no, I don't think that's what that means at all.
That's not
But
the
no. Do you pull your pants down and say, "Hey, baby, you want to see my prostate?" Well, actually, you might. But anyways,
that's my move after Bianca.
take this telescope, shove it up my ass, and look at my prostate. Anyways,
So it's up the butt. Your prostate's
yeah,
up the butt.
yes, you know where it is. You know exactly where it is,
I'm
Mike.
just letting the people know where you can
Right,
find it.
right. So 50% of the study were told that the medication could cause erectile dysfunction, while the other were told nothing. 14%, 15% of the uninformed people, so that were not told that it could cause erectile dysfunction, had the side effect. 44% of the people that were told that it can cause had the side effect. 30, like almost 30% more actually got the side effect.
Wow.
Yeah. And they were taking the real medication. They all took the medication, but they were given, they were told which side effects they could get. And 30% more people got that side effect because they were told it.
Told it. Right. If they weren't told it, if they didn't
Right.
put it in there, enter their mind,
Yep.
it could have said something else. You
Yeah.
know, truly,
Yeah.
truly fascinating
It
stuff.
is. It is fascinating. And I'm going to go a little bit off tangent here, but it's slightly on tangent. But what we're told is when we're younger, through teachers, parents, television, news, is what we're shaped to believe, right? And now you have it at this point in our lives, it's up to us to be informed of other stuff and either break out of it, keep going on and living with those beliefs. Maybe you want to keep certain beliefs, but try to find out certain things where they contradict the beliefs that you have, and see which one you want to choose. It's not too late ever to choose differently and change your mind on any aspect of things. Um, and there's one little thing I just wanted to say, and I think I brought it up one other time on this other podcast that we used to have called the Mix It Up podcast.
I remember
But
that.
yeah, if you take a jar of fleas,
Listen,
the fleas will jump out. They'll jump higher than the cap on the bottle, right? And they'll try to get out. They'll try to get out. You put the cap on, and I think it's 3 hours or 3 days. If you take that cap off, the fleas will no longer jump out of the jar. They think now that their limitation is the top of that jar, right?
mm-hmm.
And not only that, but the generations after that, they when they're born, the fleas only jump to that height. So their DNA or in their genetics have reprogrammed their offspring to only think they could jump a certain height as well, even though they could triple the height if they wanted to.
Pretty
And
great.
so placebo, nocebo, thought process, it's all about what you think, right? So, or have we been limited? Which I think will be another topic on a podcast going forward. The limitations that we've put on ourselves and maybe how to break out of them.
Yes. Okay. Put
You
that in
know?
notes.
Yeah.
Also, in a future episode, microdome, gut health,
Micro what?
microbiodome. Is it?
Microbiome.
Is that the word microbiome? Is like I feel like
Oh
that's a
my God.
movie with Paulie Shore in it.
You just so maybe it is a movie, but we should make one where it's just like a person living in somebody's microbiome and it's Pauly Shore and he's just high as fuck in somebody's stomach.
Hey, buddy. I love Paulie
Shit.
Shore. No knock at him, man. That dude was great.
Yo, maybe that's what goes on when you smoke weed. You get Pauly Shore super duper high and he lives in your stomach and he's like, yo, give me everything to eat right now. Feed me.
We'll talk about the microbiodome
Yeah.
and probably in next week's episode or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
hopefully
I think
that educated people,
yeah, we hope so.
you know.
So is there anything you wanted to tell the people before we sign off, Mike?
Before we sign off, I think at the end of the podcast, we're just gonna shoot the shit. Um, just something going on. I watched or I've been watching the Tom Brady roast on
Okay.
Netflix. It was live streamed on Netflix yesterday, but obviously you can watch it anytime you want to. I watched like the first half, hilarious.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick was on it. He came out, and a lot of other guys, Jeff Ross, king of it, Nikki Glazer, very funny. So if you're into that, the roast and the comedy and really, really tough jokes, like they went hard, man. They talked about Gronk, being stupid, and then the other tight end, Aaron Hernandez, how he hung himself.
Oh
They
God.
should like it was wild. So
That's
yeah,
tough.
if
Yeah.
you're into that, watch that. That's it. That's all we got going on in my life.
All right. Well,
Just watching that shit.
yeah, when we play softball, me and Mike, just in case anybody's big softball fans out there, we got our asses kicked last week, 29-10 or something like that.
It's pretty
Playing
bad.
that same team tomorrow, so we'll keep you up to date next week. But other than that, we just we hope we provided some information to you today, and we're looking forward to this new podcast. And like and subscribe, and if you like what you heard today, go ahead and share it with somebody.
Yeah, and if you
Comment below. Comment
yeah,
below as well. Let's get some comments going.
yeah, comment below, like, subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, do you like the new logo that I created with AI? So you got to do it with AI. You got to give in. All
Yeah, you
right.
do.
So, but
AI can do things a lot better than we can do.
yeah, I could have never made that. That shit looks pretty dope. So
It
if you
does.
like
It
it,
does.
give us a shout out. Otherwise, I just got to make some more until something sticks.
Yeah.
But with that, I guess we out.
Yeah. Always remember, I got a new motto. It's called grip it and rip it, which basically means just if you got something to do, just take the bull by the horns and just fucking rip that shit.
All right. I'm
All
with
right.
that. Yeah. But
And you
listen, just got to do it, win it.
crush it.
That's it. All right, guys.
All right.
Hopefully, you like the new app. Peace.
Peace.